We've got two examples to show how to illustrate solving absolute value equations. So the first example, 4 equals the absolute value of x plus 2. The goal is to get the absolute value by itself. And the absolute value refers to this whole thing inside. Is that by itself? Well, it is. It's on the right hand side. So at that point we can go ahead and split this into two equations. When we split it, we are essentially making it a positive and a negative. So 4 equals x plus 2, and negative 4 equals x plus 2. So we've divided this into its positive and negative half, and so what we're going to do at this point is solve for x by using our additive property. And in this example we're going to subtract 2 from both sides, and we can go ahead and do this at the same time. And when we do that, our 2's cancel out and we're left with x is equal to negative 4 combined with negative 2 is a negative 6. That's one answer. And in the other answer, 4 minus 2 is a 2. So that's one example, and we circle our answers. So in this next example, our absolute value is not by itself. Notice that we've got a negative 5 on the same side as the absolute. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of that by moving it to the other side of the equal sign. We use our additive property, and those cancel, and I'm left with the absolute value of x minus 2 is equal to 13. Great. Well, now our absolute value is by itself, so we can go ahead and split it into its positive and negative half. Now remember that when we're talking about absolutes, there are usually two answers. So we've got x minus 2 is equal to 13, and x minus 2 is equal to a negative 13. So we essentially add 2 to both sides and simplify. In our example here, our negative 2 cancels out our positive 2, and we're left with x is equal to 15, because 13 plus 2 is 15. And in this example, we're left with x is equal to negative 11. Those are our two values.